What's good? What's good? What's good? I did not think I'd be talking about this today, but every day brings on its own little situations or problems or whatever you want to call it. It's important that I show this Instagram page because this is the person that this whole video is about. So allegedly, we have Tyler Perry. Um, this guy here, Braxton Official. I've actually seen his name several times before in the past, just among our actors group. And it looks like he's claiming that he was raped by not Tyler Perry, I don't think, but from the vice president, which is this guy right here. So um, it's a lot going on with this right here, man. I know in the past we went over a guy named Deshaun Dixon or something like that, and he was claiming the same thing. And there was all these text messages and stuff like that that was supposedly between him and Tyler Perry. Honestly, I don't know what the fuck going on these days. Um, I don't know, but this is the letter right here in regards to these two people. I think this is the vice president, which is Mark Swanson or Mark Swinton, and Tyler Perry. It says, to the law and testimony, if they this is a Bible verse. All right, let's get to it. Mark Swanson, you groomed and raped me while I was under the influence, flying me from LA to Georgia under false pretenses. You abused your position as vice president of Tyler Perry Studios, a company that stands for faith, to commit unspeakable evil behind closed doors. Tyler Perry, you built your empire on the image of God-fearing man. Yet when darkness crept through your own executive, you chose silence. You retained a predator in your house and helped cover it up, protecting your brand over a broken human life. That's not faith, that's fraud. Yahweh sees all. He is not mocked. You hid behind Hollywood politics, lawyers, and NDAs. You thought your money could bury truth. But no contract signed under duress, no manipulation by a corrupt attorney, and no celebrity circle will stop Yahweh's judgment. There's another Bible verse. I cried for help, you turned your back, but Yahweh the Messiah was also betrayed, mocked, and crucified. And just like him, I rise not for fame, but for justice. I am formally declaring in front of Yahweh and the public, I will no longer be silent. Your system tried to enslave me, your lawyers tried to scare me, but the Spirit of Yahweh has set me free. I just want to, y'all, man, if something's ever happened to y'all and y'all need to sue or anything like that, I don't think mentioning Yahweh throughout the whole thing is going to help the cause or make people believe you. I have proof, I have the truth, I have the light, and no man, not even Hollywood's elite, can stop what Yahweh has ordained. And then he tagged Derek Dixon, which was the other guy that was supposedly sexually assaulted. CNN, Fox News, Hollywood Unlocked, and stuff like that. Then we had people who commented, why didn't you say anything before? And are you doing it now when someone else is accusing Tyler? Which is this guy. He's the other guy that was accusing Tyler Perry of touching him. Also somebody that flew from LA to Atlanta. Why are you not in court with the evidence? And other people are saying they believe him. And there's an interview and stuff. There's a lot of stuff to look at between y'all and me. There's a lot of videos. I don't know if he deleted everything just to upload this stuff, because I could have sworn I seen his name in our acting group. But this is supposedly Mark Swanson. This is supposed to be a Delta flight. Well, Mark Swanson basically confirmed his flight from LA to Georgia, I guess. I don't even think there's much on that. I don't think. FYI, I don't know if you received this email. Is there more? Because someone said it sounds like you both were flirting with each other. Looks consensual to me. Where is all this information? He posted this here, which was a non-disclosure agreement, which I'm pretty sure is the one you sign to before you do any acting. It don't seem like it's anything regarding the actual case or anything like that, or to try to make them be quiet. Like I said, somebody said stop tagging the very people that work in Hollywood because they all will ignore you. Huh. Yeah, all this just looks like a regular non-disclosure agreement for actors. That's not abnormal. Um, I guess this is when he was speaking about it. I was raped, groomed, and silenced. Now I'm exposing the cover-up. I'm a veteran, and I'm a survivor. Oh shit! Here we go. January 2022. I was raped by Mark E. Swanson, and if you remember, this guy here said he was raped. I believe it was like 2020 or 2021. So this guy said he was raped in 2022 at Tyler Perry Studios after being lured across state lines from California to Georgia for the Oval. The other guy also played on the Oval. I was a retired veteran with PTSD. They used my mental health trauma and status against me, but the rape was only the beginning. My civil attorney pushed me into a secret NDA while the criminal case was still open. She never told me about my federal or military protections. She never filed a civil case, and she worked behind the scenes with Tyler Perry's defense. So you got an attorney that worked for Tyler Perry? That's crazy. That's your mistake. Here's a detective, I guess, that is supposed to be on it. Roswell Police, that's North Atlanta. I guess he filed. Oh yeah, he had filed this. I don't know the process of like filing for like rape stuff and stuff like that, but apparently he went through the process. This is all the codes and stuff like that for what he is calling sex trafficking, and other codes that are supposedly broken for sexual assault. NDA is void in sexual assault and harassment. He's just posting all these laws. Signed the NDA under coercion. Lawyer never disclosed his veteran or California protections. So he's saying he signed an NDA last year. I don't know. It's a bunch of mess, bro. Someone said you victims do everything but contact the police. I'm trying to laugh. My bad, man. Why didn't you press charges when it happens? Your career didn't go where you expected it to go after giving up the booty. Y'all make it bad for real victims who are smart enough to contact the authorities. I want to add my little 2 cents, man. I'm not gay. And I believe this guy, Derek Dixon, might be gay. And I'm assuming Braxton might also be gay. These are just my assumptions. So me not being gay, this guy said he was under the influence or something, bruh, when this happened. Dog, you can't pay me to get drunk or high around no gay people, bruh. You can't pay me to be in no intimate setting with no gay people. You can't pay me for none of this shit. So I just kind of sometimes I really don't understand how a man can do this to another man if it isn't literally by force. Like you got to kind of spell it out for me, because I'm going kicking and screaming. I'm telling y'all, I'm going kicking and screaming and stabbing, and I don't know, bro. Look at this. Someone says nothing seems inappropriate in these texts. Stop the cap. All right, here we go. Text messages. And if y'all remember, we had text messages on this too, and none of this stuff seemed like it was rape neither. So let's see if this does. What up, Braxton? You in LA? Yes, sir, I am. Where you at? You in LA? I am in the highlight room on my cousin's birthday. Who is this? Is this supposed to be Tyler Perry or something? We're gonna assume it's Mark Swinton. We're gonna assume it's the VP. Until further notice. I'm here working today. I thought of you. Y'all think someone's sending somebody I thought of you if they're not comfortable with them? Anyway, man, what you working on? How long you here? Just today. Where you at? You outside? Insider. Blue martini. Sauce buckhead. Oh, why did I think blue martini? Okay. I was saying I was there last night. Oh, okay. Yeah, the place I'm at is down the street. Okay, I'll stop by. I want to know if this place is in Midtown. Sauce buckhead. Sauce buckhead. Sauce buckhead. Midtown is gay Atlanta, bruh. So I want to know if they was in gay Atlanta. Like, when I say gay Atlanta, I'm serious, because, like, they got rainbows painted on the street. It's gay people's side of town. Like, I went there a few times, and I was like, damn, why this rainbow on the street? And I would look down at it. I would go, like, every Sunday, because I'm thinking, like, it's supposed to be, like, the best restaurants and stuff. Then I'm like, oh, this they side of town. Buckhead. I ought to look on my phone, but I'm doing this for y'all. We're gonna get back to it in just a second. So oh shit, Buckhead Theater. So this is Sauce Buckhead. Y'all probably can't see because of my face, but this is not in gay Atlanta. Close, but not exactly what I was thinking. There's a lot of Spanish people in this area, actually. So I guess with their text messages and stuff, he was out there at Sauce Buckhead. I'm not really sure where Blue Martini is supposed to be. I've heard of it before. Let me find out. And I'll show y'all. Blue Martini. I've heard of that shit, though. It's around the same area. It's around the same area. Okay. Okay, I'm rocking. Close that out. Laptop want to trip out, so here we go. All right. I'm down the street. Okay, duh. He said he was down the street. My dumb ass. So those places are really close to each other in Buckhead. Okay, I was saying I was there last night. Yes, down the street. Blah 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 blah. I'm in a prime place for beautiful women, and give me about 5 seconds. All right. Let me know when you get home. Don't forget. You are amazing. I'm home, and you don't forget. I want a good story. Take pictures and video. You guys still at the bar? I'm gonna have a story too. My bad, brother. I fell asleep and got busy. So far, it seems like he's looking for, like, he's trying to kind of, like, stay cool with his industry stuff without doing no acts. So it don't seem like he's gay or nothing. It just seems like one dude's trying to see what the other dude is on. Good morning. Good morning, brother. Had to walk the girl downstairs. Glad you came out yesterday. Me too. I had fun. I don't get to hang out as often as I like. You are cool people. Good. Oh, I feel honored. Seriously. You just made my night when you came through. I think Taylor made your night, but hopefully I was a bright spot. Yeah, this dude might not be gay, bro. Well, on one side, the dude he's texting might be gay, but I don't think this guy is gay. But he's a lot of dialogue, bro. I wouldn't be speaking to people this much if they're gay. You funny as hell. Yeah, she talking about coming through again. We're gonna see. But nah, you brighten up the mood for me. I wouldn't say that. Leaving Benihana's, says I'm 29 minutes away. I'm on the way. Okay, call Marva when you arrive. He will get you to me for our meeting. Okay, I will. How did it go? It went really well. Tyler complimented me on my performance. Sounds like an audition. Sounds like he had an audition for Tyler Perry. Yay. It was different for me. It was a continuous shot, and I adapted the situation. Well, I'm happy you adapted. Thank you for this experience, Mark. This was awesome. I definitely want to keep working. Also, I'll stay an extra day to see your house too, brother. Stay an extra day, dog. Freaky ass nigga. You have plans tonight? We can hang at my crib tonight, and you can keep your original flight back. That cool, or do you have plans? And then the dude, that dude says, "Nah, bro. Bro, look at this shit. Look at this shit, bro. My bad, brother. I was taking a nap in the holding room, and nah, I don't have any." Oh, he said yes. I don't have any plans, and I barely have service in this room. Are you finished for the day? I don't know. They didn't tell me I was wrapped. Okay, I think you're done. So wait for them. I'll get you food. I would not be texting this nigga. Thank you so much, brother. Catering should be open. They said lunch starts at 4. It does. I want you to meet Ed Quinn, private coach, blah, blah, blah. Wanted to say hello. Okay, ask the second AD, Toya, if Ed is there. I don't think I met Toya. I didn't even know he had a second AD. I did, but I didn't know he had a woman second AD, referring to Tyler Perry. So, Braxton, I'm not sure what time I'll be off tonight, but I'm down to meet up with you when I'm off. But if you have any plans with Taylor, then maybe we can do a rain check. If you're not gay, then I won't do it. That's what it's basically saying. I think it will be hard to get back from Roswell to meet her at 2. I think I want you to take the return flight in the morning. I am likely here very late tomorrow night for stunts. I would feel terrible if you stayed and I didn't get to see you. If we don't hang this time, we'll have to do it next time in your town. Nah, it's good, brother. Totally understand. So proud of you. I don't want to disappoint Taylor. Is there anything in here? Blah, 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 blah. I don't want to disrespect you. You had great energy. You're not disappointing me. And Taylor is tall as hell. I felt smaller. Oh, Tyler. Tyler is small as hell. I felt so small around him. He said, do you have any plans? Man, it keeps going, bro. He's trying to get that dick. He trying to get that dick. He want that. Thank you for reaching out. Your message is below. I don't know what this is. And these are videos. This is the guy. I'm not listening to all this, bro.
All right. I'm not about to hide anything with you guys. I'm not. And I'm not about to sit here and be afraid and be silenced by people knowingly they did me wrong. I'm calling out Tyler Perry Studios. I'm calling out Mark Swinton. I'm calling out Jeannie Harrison. I'm calling out Michael Robbins. I'm calling out Tyler Perry. And I'm calling out Mark Temple. And I'm calling out Chris Giovanni. I want you guys to know what you guys did to me was very unlawful. And me being a retired vet, U.S. Army vet, going through post-traumatic.
I'm not saying it didn't happen. Them text messages didn't show me nothing though. But you couldn't. If I'm in the military, I have PTSD and all that, bro. I just don't see them getting raped by. I don't know, bro. It's just I would think they would snap if something like that happened to them.
Stress disorder, going through mood, depressions, everything that I've claimed in my testimony. You all covered it up. You all covered up a felony crime of what Mark Swin has done to me. I've asked for help from the California State Bar to complain to Jeannie Harrison because she didn't tell me my California rights as a U.S. Army veteran and a California LA resident. I'm sitting here looking on the news that this kid named Derek Dixon is getting unlimited jurisdiction quid pro as a LA resident, right? His incident happened in 2020 in Georgia in an employment place. He said he had a sexual harassment, and he was groped by Tyler Perry in Georgia as an employment place. But he's an LA resident. All right, y'all tracking what I'm saying? 2022, my incident. I get sexually assaulted and raped, drugged, blacked out. That's a felony crime.
I want to know what this drug was. Was it like drinking? Was it like a real drug? Like, I want to know what this is.
It happened in Georgia as a LA resident. So, if you guys don't know the laws in Georgia, this is what they put against me. They said I had 2 years of a statute of limitation. I got 5 months late. 2 years of statute.
Y'all don't. I mean, I don't know if y'all want to know my opinion when it comes to statute of limitations on rape and stuff, bro. I think y'all niggas should really get a year, women included. I think people should get 1 year. You got 12 months. That's what I would do personally. You know what I'm saying? In 12 months, bro. I'm sorry. I think we need to train people to start telling stuff immediately. But once again, that's my opinion. We'll go to the second one. It's getting interesting.
2 years of statute of limitation, right? Now, let's go back to Derek Dixon. 2020, same incident, but just a different, he has sexual harassment. That's way before statute of limitation, right? 2 years, right? That's what, 4, 5 years? And he gets a lawsuit with his attorney, Jonathan Delshad. Jonathan Delshad gets him a $260 million lawsuit. And it's all over TMZ, it's all over Fox, it's all over every news outlet that you can name up. Right? Every news outlet. But my civil attorney. Now let's go on the story. How all this stuff happened to me. Ever since I came out with my first video. Right?
I'm with this person right here. Don't make this Drew versus Braxton's thing in the name of Yahweh, please. This case has merit, but don't be the Jane to Drew's Cassie. Yeah, I don't know about this whole Yahweh stuff neither, bro. If you got me, bro, ain't no God, ain't no Yahweh, nothing right now, bro. I'm getting this money. I'm sending niggas to jail.
And I'm going to tell you right now, Mr. TP, I'm not afraid of none of y'all. I'm not afraid of none of your lawyers. I'm not even part of this business, entertainment business anymore. You're going to get exposed. Me being with Yahweh Elohim, Yahshua the Messiah, I am covered. And I'm about to expose every demon.
All right, let's keep going. We're not going to watch all these videos, too. So, defendants. Mark Swinton, rape, grooming, transporting victim across state lines under false pretenses. Jeannie Harrison, that's the attorney. Legal malpractice, conspiracy, obstruction of justice, and failure to uphold federal and veteran rights. Tyler Perry Studios, negligent retention, enabling predator, and participating in the cover-up. Michael Robbins, conflict of interest and suppression of material finding as third-party investigator. Nigga, bro, he worked with everybody who knew Tyler Perry, dog. Nigga, you was gonna fail from the start. This is not funny, by the way. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if this is true or not true. I just know this dude posted his SAG-AFTRA contract. I know he posted a lot of shit, bruh. I guess this is his veteran thing or whatever. Chris Giovanni, what's up with him? What's this guy? Exposed. Chris Giovanni, the man behind the cover-up. Let's get it straight. He is never here to protect me. He was on payroll at Tyler Perry Studios, taking cuts from every client deal while I was suffering in silence. Every lead role his clients landed on Tyler Perry Studios brought him $100,000 per actor, while they made up $1 million each. Melissa Williams, the lead on Ruthless, was his biggest package. And she even said she wanted to leave the show because of what happened behind the scenes. People can blah 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 blah. Oh, this nigga look gay too, bruh. Everybody look gay. He posted his case number, and I guess this is how you file if you've gotten sexually assaulted or something. From what I saw earlier, they pretty much denied it. I was like, nah, nigga, we not picking this up. And I didn't know that's how it worked. But apparently that's how it works. Damn, I thought I had something else pulled up. I thought I had some. He did an interview with somebody. Let's see. Tyler Perry. It's showing me myself. All right, here we go. Oh, he said he gave him bro. He said he gave him herpes.
I went from irregular eating, fatigue, and the gym 6 times a week to healthy eating habits, productive days, and the gym 3 times a week, and here's how. So I started with laying down.
As I was explaining to the chat too, I'm not in the business, but I'm kind of like on the outside, right? But I know a lot of times that's how business gets done. You gotta kind of have a personal relationship with them in order to get certain roles or certain. So just to corroborate. Okay, so y'all
silence this kid for no NDA to have you guys have him pay you all the money back. This is a criminal matter.
NDAs don't protect you from felonies.
And then I had someone, my manager who worked with worked with Tyler Perry. His name is Chris Giovanni. He tells me I don't have proof. I'm telling this guy, by Georgia law, you don't need physical proof if you read the laws carefully. And
I guess let's say this is true. What bothers me is that women don't need any proof, and they're getting money like crazy. I mean, a lot of the real situations, the police don't pick that shit up neither. I've experienced that in college with girls that be like, yeah, the police didn't give a fuck. And I'd be like, damn, bro, that's crazy. But there are other cases where women are getting like millions of dollars and they don't have proof neither. So the public stuff, they don't be having proof. And for them not to pick his up because he doesn't have proof will seem unfair. I think you probably do need proof to prove anything in life, no matter what it is. But it's convoluted on who you are. You're not white. You're not this guy. He's probably gonna have better lawyers than you. He's probably got family that got money that can really do some things. It's a broke black dude who ain't got nobody to depend on. And apparently he took lawyers and stuff from people that knew Tyler Perry. He fucked up the whole way. I really don't have much else, nothing on this, man. I'll just keep in contact with it. But we'll see. I guess if you know, whatever, man. So once again, it's Dee Brown LTD. Appreciate y'all for watching and all that good stuff, and do